Okay, I think that Mr. Jide would just connect back to us to discuss this issue. Okay, Mr. Jide, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I've been hearing you.
All right, thank you so much. So let's get to it. Just 2 days ago, the All Progressive Congress had their midterm review at the Villa, and the Governors Forum of the All Progressive Congress, the leadership of the Senate and the House of Representatives, rather, the National Assembly, endorsed President Bola Tinubu for a second term. This is the second year into the fourth year of the first term of this administration. And we are already talking about a second term come 2027. How do you view that? Let me ask you.
This will not cease to amaze me because immediately after an election, they start preparing for the next one. And in the intervening periods, governance should be the primary focus. And so it's not entirely surprising, but it is not ideal for 2027 to be the main agenda in a midterm review. And I think we need to, our political class need to really have an introspection, whether they just want to live for elections or they want to do actual governance. It's so unsavory for me, hearing endorsement and so candidacy even before INEC sets out the timeline and blow the whistle for political activities to start. I think that should not have been the primary focus. Yes, it's okay for APC to have a summit. It's okay for them to judge, but to use that forum to start talking about sole candidacy is wrong. This is exactly what PDP did in 2014 ahead of 2015 election, when they refused to sell form to other candidates apart from the president, Goodluck Jonathan. I recall very vividly at that time, PDP said they only printed one presidential nomination form, and that's for the president. The son of Tafawa Balewa, who wanted to contest, was not issued a form. The wife of former Chief MKO Abiola, who also wanted to contest as a female candidate, was not issued a form. And I think APC should do better. We cannot be having a political class that is obsessed with elections. If at all there will be issues around nominations or candidacy, it should be maybe during the upcoming primaries in 2026. We do know that the next election will happen in the first quarter of 2027. So assuming that we are talking about this sole candidacy in May 2026, it will be okay because then we know that election is upon us. But 2 years into an administration and you are already talking of sole candidacy, it's a no-no for me. And it's a big minus on the platform of APC because I am of the opinion that APC.
Oh, I just wanted to ask you if we can be able to get. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. I wanted to ask you this question. You know, some persons have said this summit and the endorsement is like playing on the sensitivity of the Nigerian people. Because how do you judge yourself? You set a question. You are the person who wrote the exam yourself. You were the one who marked the exam yourself. Yes, it's a party affair, but at the same time, don't you think that the people of Nigeria are the one to mark you as an administration? 2 years into 4 years, the bigger question is, these policies that President Bola Tinubu has said that is yielding results, how viable and how feasible it is.
And with Nigerians, and with the Nigerians that believe that this is self-serving, as I said in an interview I granted yesterday, this is about, in a football match, this is like halftime. And halftime is not what wins a match. You have to play the full 90 minutes and including extra time before you can say, I'm a winner. So it is self-serving, and it is too early in the day for APC to start talking about who will be the candidate in 2027 or who will not be. And like I said in my earlier response to your question, APC should have been a better copy of party system in Nigeria. I recall that Labour Party also sometime last year was talking about offering P2B the offer of first refusal, saying that P2B is endorsed as the candidate for Labour Party. That was in 2024. Until when they have a leadership crisis, they now say no. They will throw the primaries open, and it will be open to. So I think all our political parties are not leading by example, and I'm not very happy with the development within the APC fold, because, as you said, you don't be a judge in your own case. You are the one that set the exam questions. You are the one that marks yourself. You are the one grading yourself. You are the one that have adjudged yourself as having performed. In any event, they can do what they like. The verdict ultimately resides with the voters. The electorate will determine whether APC has done well in 2027 or it has fallen short. But I think my appeal is that political parties should stop eating up the polity and putting 2027 on the front burner. This is 2025, but a lot of work still needs to be done. A lot of us are not entirely satisfied. We are not satisfied with the performance of the incumbent government. We know of hardship, we know of hunger, we know of rising cost of living. Even if the APC government is believing that things are turning around and there is now light at the end of the tunnel, what we are experiencing right now is growth without development. The standard of living of Nigerians is falling, while the cost of living is rising. We still know of rising insecurity, so much so that many are of the opinion that if this insecurity is not checkmated before the end of the year, it could actually impact on the verdict of people on the APC government in 2027. Don't forget what part of what did Goodluck Jonathan in 2015 was the abduction of the Chibok girls in April 2014. And the fact that as at that time there was rising insecurity. So people at that time were calling Goodluck Jonathan clueless, lame, and all of that. And now we are 10 years after, we are not faring any better in terms of security. So I think that should have been the issue that APC should focus upon at that summit, how to bring the security challenge under control, how to bring the rising cost of living under control, how to improve the infrastructural development. I do know that ministers gave verdict, they came and they spoke to their party members about the performance, but all of them told the crowd that they are doing well, that statistics is favorable. But if you go on the streets and ask average Nigerians whether their lives are better in 2025 than it was 10 years ago, the answer is already known.
Okay.
Even coming.
Mr. Jide, if you can hear me, All right. Okay, I think that we just have to end it there. Thank you so much, Mr. Jide. Thank you for your time. I wish we had more time.